Hey, what's up guys? How you guys doing today? If you guys could please like and subscribe, it would really help build my channel. Now in terms of what we're going to talk about today, it's going to be the Dunk Low Orange Lobster. So to give a brief history of this shoe, essentially Nike SB has been collabing with concepts to make these different variations of the lobsters for a couple years now. There's purple lobsters, blue lobster, green lobster, yellow lobster, red lobster. Finally, we have the orange lobster, which I think looks the best because one, I like orange. Two, it kind of looks like a lobster actually cooked, and I think that that's something that's unique about this shoe. Now, talking about that, let's get straight into the materials. The first thing you're gonna notice about the materials is gonna be this beautiful two-tone nubuck. So anywhere that's the darker tone is gonna have this splatter on it. It kind of resembles a skin of a lobster. It's something you can just notice right away. It just looks like the exoskeleton of a lobster, and I think that's really awesome. Now, the lighter part is this also really beautiful suede that's really smooth, but I kind of want to talk about this. So let's go straight to the toe box. With this shoe, you get the rubber bands. I don't actually have it on my shoe, but I showed you guys what they look like, and I can show you guys a picture here of what they actually look like on the shoe. I don't like this because I've only had it on for a week, and I find that it's leaving an imprint that isn't just brushing away. So most suede stuff, you can just kind of brush it out, and I'm not able to do that. So I know, wear the rubber band at your own risk, but it does kind of add to the story, and I really like that small detail. Next thing we're going to go into is this semi-reflective Nike swoosh. So it's a double material swoosh, and I really like that. So you have the semi-reflective orange along with a white background, and I think that's an awesome detail that they didn't really need to add, but looks amazing on this shoe. One of the reasons why it looks amazing in my opinion is because it kind of goes along with the tongue. In terms of the tongue, it's this beautiful white tongue with a white and orange Nike SB logo. Now, in terms of the tongue, you're gonna go straight to the laces, and this is my favorite part of this shoe. So as you guys can see here, I have the white laces, but you also get a like teal, so like a bluish green lace, more blue I would say, and then you also get some orange laces. Personally, I want to try the blue laces, but I really like all lace options, and really, once again, really nice detail for the shoe. Now, we can't go into that without talking about the awesome material. So, from my opinion and what I believe and what I've kind of looked up, the inner pattern that you see inside the shoe, the insole of the shoe, is actually a picnic basket like cloth, and I guess when people have baskets when they're going to eat lobster or something like that, that's what that basket pattern is supposed to represent, and I really like it. It stands out on the SBs, especially the purple ones, but it looks amazing on here. Nothing too special with the rear of the shoe. You basically just have a nubuck with a Nike stitch on it in terms of materials, and the regular back splatter that you see on the darker tone of the orange nubuck. Something I really like that you don't see often is actually going to be the midsole. That's something I have to talk about. Now, the midsole of this shoe is awesome because it's black on orange, allowing you to beat these shoes up. If you're gonna wear these shoes, it is awesome because you can wear the crap out of them and not have to worry about the midsole being so dirty. Now, obviously, I would clean up the orange, but still, it's 10 times easier to clean up than white because they totally could have gone with the white midsole. It would have looked awesome, but they gave us the black and it looks amazing and it stands out. Kind of reminds me of like the V-Lone Air Force Ones, I believe. They're Air Force Ones or whatever. Bottom, nothing special. It's just your standard Nike with the orange. Nothing too crazy. But now, in terms of the box, this is crazy enough. So I have bought a bunch of Dunks this year, but most of them have been the purple box Dunks and like special editions. So I've never, this is my first rainbow I've added to the collection. You guys have seen all the boxes I've had through the years. So box, standard rainbow SB box. I didn't get the special box that has all the fun stuff. Now, when I get straight into sizing, I think this is the best part. Dunk SBs fit a little bit tight, so I would go a half size up. You would think maybe half size might be too big, but personally, with the half size up, it's one of the most comfortable shoes that you could wear, even with that half size up specifically. The true to size is a little narrow, so that's why I typically go the half size up. But if you have narrow feet, then you could probably go true to size on the Dunk SBs. Next thing we're going to talk about is going to be the market value. This is where it is hit or miss. Basically, anywhere from 9.5 to like 11.5, 12, you're going to see the shoe around $550 to upper like $575, almost $600 range. I see this shoe going up, just like all the other lobsters did. Some lobsters stood, like the purple ones, they kind of stood at that $650, jumped to $700, and then jumped to $800, where they're at now. These shoes are at a price that I think is obtainable, so I would say cop the shoe now. Now, if you're waiting for a resale, I would hold on these because they will resell for a higher price later on. But in terms of someone who's just trying to cop like me and you, totally buy the shoes now before they're almost $1,000, and I would say is out of most people's reach in terms of a sneaker. Finally, to wrap this up, when I tell you guys to add this shoe to your collection, no doubt, this shoe is truly amazing and a holy grail if you're an SB collector. So you have to add this shoe to your collection if you're an SB collector. But even if you're not, this is just an awesome shoe. And I think really probably the best shoe that's released in 2022. Alright guys, I'll see you next time. Let me know what you guys are copping. If you copped anything recently, or excited for any of the SBs or Jordan 1s coming out this next year. And I'll see you next time.